We're not really sure why people think you can't have cheeseburgers on your way to your fat loss goals, but today I'm going to show you how you can with my favorite caramelized onion goat cheeseburger. Let's get to it. The first thing we're going to do is take care of our caramelized onions, which will take 30 minutes. So we're going to preheat a skillet on medium-high heat. We're going to take a yellow onion, we're going to slice it thinly like so, and then we're going to go back to that preheated skillet, add oil, add our sliced onions, cover with the lid and turn the heat down to medium-low. We're not going to touch these onions for 10 minutes because the goal right now is just to wilt them and soften them. Next, we're going to take care of our burger patties. I do cut out 2 parchment squares for my burgers, but I also weigh out my ground beef on a food scale as well. For ladies, I recommend 6 ounces of ground beef, and for men, I recommend 8 ounces of ground beef. This is a 90% cut of ground beef, but it's also grass-fed. I do prefer grass-fed over grain-fed beef just because grass-fed does have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and other vitamins and is leaner, but also just because grass-fed is generally considered more humane than conventional grain-fed beef because cows have access to pastures to graze and roam freely. I'll set aside my burger patties and take care of my goat cheese. This is a 4-ounce packet. We only need 1 ounce of goat cheese per burger patty. So all you're gonna do is slice this 4-ounce block in half, slice that in half, and you have 1 ounce. At this point, it should have been 10 minutes of our onion softening, so I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and salt, which will help the caramelization process. We will be cooking for an additional 20 minutes on medium-low heat, mixing every few minutes with a spatula. If the onions do look like they're drying out, I'm simply just going to add a few tablespoons of water. Now the last 5 minutes, I will turn the heat up to medium-high heat and mixing every few seconds, adding some water if it dries out, but the finished product should be beautiful caramelized onions that are sweet and delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and take these onions set aside in a ramekin to prepare my burger patties. Then we're gonna go ahead and preheat a skillet on medium-high heat. I do want my skillet pretty smoking. We'll take our ground beef patties, make sure they are room temperature for at least 30 minutes for even cooking. I'm gonna sprinkle with some sea salt, some black pepper, and then we'll add to our preheated skillet, turning the heat down to medium at this point. The goal is to cook on both sides for about 3 to 4 minutes before we flip. I do like to toast my burger buns, so I'm going to toast in here for just 1 minute. Make sure that you watch this because these can burn pretty quickly. After the first 3.5 minutes, I'm going to flip my burger patty, immediately add goat cheese crumbles, and I'm going to add 1/3 of my caramelized onions, and then I'm going to set aside. Last step is to add a tablespoon of fig spread to the bottom of the burger bun. I promise it is so good. It's sweet, savory, and it's my favorite caramelized onion goat cheeseburger.
It's a good burger. Well cooked. I'll give it an 8.
Why? Pretty sure gym owner Kevin's taste buds were off yesterday, but I rate this burger an 8.6. It is slightly sweet, it's so savory and delicious and great for your fat loss goals and muscle building goals and health goals. If you want the recipe and macros attached, click the link down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment to let us know how we did. See you in the next video.
Good.
What's wrong with it?
It's amazing. I love that.
Usually you say it's like really good.
You videoing me?
No. Do you not like it?